Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel. And as it is Thursday for me right now, it is time for my next retro review. And in front of us, you can see this is the Transformers Galaxy Force Inch Up, also known as Transformers Cybertron Dirt Boss. Now, this one is the Galaxy Force one. I did have Dirt Boss, but I was somewhat disappointed with Dirt Boss with some of the color changes. They were just too much. And when you transformed him into robot mode and brought his head out, it wouldn't sit right. So I got Galaxy Force Inch Up, and this one actually, better colors. The transformation's much better. But as you can see, he is a monster truck. Hails from the Speed Planet, also known as Velocitron. And of course, comes with Cyber Key. And this is actually the US one, so it's got that code. But as ever, translucent, red plastic, silver paint, chrome, that we've seen all before. So now we'll take a look at Dirt Boss's vehicle mode, and you see nice, high, monster truck. I don't know why the word was not coming to me. But you can see he sits nice and high. Let's see, we got nice purple. We got translucent, kind of a burgundy for the windshield. Nice silver. Picked out some neon green around in here. The wheels are in that same translucent burgundy as the windshield. Again with some silver and neon green. Yeah, it looks very good. It does roll. It's just, this is such a soft surface that the wheels are not wanting to turn, but they do. They do turn. But yeah, you can see we got a little bit of gray here as well, and then on the back you can see where the Cyber Key goes in. And on the bottom, there's the bottom of the vehicle looks like. Yeah, looks very cool. Another nice design from Galaxy Force which became Cybertron. So definitely liking that. I also like we got the blower intake on top here, so that's pretty cool. Whoops. That's just loose like that. It actually, it's supposed to be for when you put in the Cyber Planet key. It's what's supposed to release, and then he sits a little flatter to the ground, so when they're racing he's but that's in this mode. In robot mode, the Cyber Key is going to activate something completely different, and we'll get into that when I get to robot mode. But yeah, so unplug that, flip those back down. Yeah, and you can see with the shape of these almost seem like the exhaust, which is, again, pretty cool. Yeah, I definitely, like with all the other molds, I definitely like this mold. So I think we'll get into transformation. Nothing else to see. Oh, here on the front, there's some more of that green. Okay, now we'll get into transformation. So I'll raise you up so you can see what I'm doing. So first things first, want to bring this out, spin it this way, and flip out what will be the foot. Again here, bring it out, flip it this way, bring out the foot, and then we spin it, and spinning it is also going to release those. So there are his legs all done. Now next piece we want to do is we want to unhook the hand, and they actually tab in two places. The hands plug into these posts, and then this post right here plugs into that port right there. We fold this up, bring it down, spin it around, and then same thing on this side. Sometimes they stick in really good. There we go. Bring it out, spin it down, flip that in, bring the hand around, and there's that. Now, we want to bring this down just like this, and then we want to flip out this bit, and that is the head. And there we go. And there is Dirt Boss / Inch Up in his robot mode. And it's, again, like with the Cybertron line, a very unique robot mode. Whoops. Something we hadn't seen before. And he is a new character. I don't think we had a character named Dirt Boss before, but you never know. So the issue that I had with my Cybertron figure when I had it was, see, when you flip the head down, how on this version that's sitting nice and flat. On my Cybertron version, it would sit like that, or a little higher, and you couldn't get it to go down anymore. It was very irritating, and it broke the mold for me. So now we'll take a look at that head. You can see he's got one regular eye, one eye that looks like a 3-barrel gun, silver face, green at the bottom of his mouth, that sort of gray helmet, and then green on the rest of it. Let's see, here's the rest of this. And he's doesn't have an insignia because in the show he never really joins a side. He was, I think the packaging, well, the American version, the US version, did have an insignia, and it was Decepticon, but in the show he never chose a side. So the Galaxy Force version has no insignia, which I'm very glad to see, because if they're not joining a side, they do not need an insignia. But sorry. But he was packaged as a Decepticon. So you can see that gray again, a little darker purple here, and the front, pardon me, the front are now his feet. Articulation, the head can rotate, and that's about it. It is a little stiff. The arm can go back that far. It could do a full 360, but with this bit back here, it's not really going to be able to. Can go out this far. Does have bicep swivel. For elbow, we're at 90 degrees, and a rotation at the hands. Does have a waist, so that's nice. Can kick forward that far. Can kick back that far. And he can do more than a full Van Damme. He can kick way high. We have swivel here at the knee, and the knee can get a full range of motion, and then nothing at the feet, and that's it. So now for weapons, he doesn't have weapons on him. However, his cyber key, when you again plug it into the same spot here, it flips forward these weapons. So he's got like these shoulder cannons, which again is very cool. And that is it on that. So, and they just hook in like that. Yeah. And that is it. And you are probably hearing the neighbor kids out playing again. It's nice and sunny here, but it's also very, very hot. All right. And that is it on Dirt Boss, also known as Inch Up. You can kind of understand why he's called Inch Up. But yeah, very cool figure. Again, the Cybertron line was always and still is one of my favorite lines. I know I've said it before, I've said it so many times before, and I'm going to continue saying it. I really hope that Hasbro and Takara decide to give us updated versions of these figures, these characters. Doesn't have to be a show, but updated versions of these characters, these unique figures, I mean, would just be awesome. Like, I would love to get more posability out of him, slightly different transformation, but still doing the same things. They could do something slightly different with the Cyber Key gimmick if they like. And I know they did that big HasLab Unicron. If they wanted, they could do a Primus. And it could fall under the Cybertron line or a new Cybertron line. And do a big Primus like that. I mean, who would not want to have the planet Cybertron that big and turn it into a robot that could go against Unicron? I mean, and I will at one point, it's going to be a while, but I will at one point get to the Transformers Cybertron Primus. I do have that figure, but I would love to see them do that and put it in with a line of updated Cybertron figures. Would love to see that. Like I said, these have been my favorite figures. Such a unique line, such cool figures. They had such vivid personalities. The show, yeah, it had issues with story, sometimes going here and there, but all in all, like, they were amazing characters, unique personalities on each one, and they even had their own arcs at times. I mean, it's just amazing. Absolutely loved it. And I would love to see updated, like I said. Some wonderful paint just like this. Now with Hasbro and Takara working more closely together, I think we'd be able to get figures like this where they're not going to be missing paint or have alternate paint or something that, just didn't make sense for Hasbro to do, and the only reason that they did it was to have it be somewhat different from what Takara did, and I get tired of seeing that. Bandai did the same thing when they had Power Rangers, and the figures always had the wrong stickers, and then they end up changing things, even making it even worse, and I don't want to see Hasbro fall down that line, because they're just going to end up losing a lot of fans, a lot of collectors, because we love this line, these figures, we love Transformers, but there's got to be improvement. There can't be, like I said, I got Inch Up because I was so disappointed with Dirt Boss. The colors were just, so many things about the colors were changed, and the transformation, things were not sitting like they should. Like I pointed that out before. And it just made no sense. And then if you watch the show, you look at your Dirt Boss, but why does mine have this? And it was very disappointing. And that's why I went the Galaxy Force route on this figure, along with some other figures, because the Galaxy Force figures were just so much better. With the paint, with some of the things on their transformation, nothing missing. On the paint, like, there are some figures that actually has like some of this chrome that's on the figure itself, and when Hasbro got a hold of it, that chrome was missing. So like I said, very disappointing. But we're talking 16 years ago. It's a long time ago. And it not much that can be done about it now. But like I said, hopefully Hasbro, please see this video. You and Takara, in an upcoming line, give us updated Cybertron figures. I know I'm not the only one hoping for that. But as for Dirt Boss / Inch Up, that is him. Very wonderful figure. Very cool. You know, something we'd never seen before. Something we haven't seen since. And yeah. So if you're looking for these figures, unfortunately, the aftermarket prices are pretty crazy. I don't know if you'd even be able to find them for, especially a figure like this. You're probably going to be spending $100 to $150 easily. I mean, I was looking for a Galaxy Force Metroplex, um, because my Cybertron Metroplex has some issues with the paint, and so I was looking for a Galaxy Force Metroplex, and people are wanting $700-800 for that. I think the cheapest I saw was 500, and I'm not going to pay that on a figure like that when I can get a couple of masterpiece or a whole bunch of new figures. So, but yeah, I've rambled on for far too long now. And I apologize about that. So that has been Inch Up / Dirt Boss. I am Alucard Night Raven. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all later.